Hello and welcome to Goonie's World. My name is Goonie, also known as Colin, and I'm here joined by Johnny Farrow, also known as Sean.
What's up, everybody?
And we have Meanie, also known as Ryan.
Hello, friends.
And Ryan is going to be playing or running a little game he designed, as you might guess from the acronym. Usually when we have a system that is stands for something, it's going to be a Ryan game.
Yeah, Ryan's an acronym guy.
It's true. I kind of am an acronym. And this particular acronym I chose because I picked up Spirit of 77, which I was hoping to use for this series, but I was reading into it, and it's powered by the apocalypse, which I really like. But once again, much as with I think Pendragon, I just felt like, yeah, it's too much, for this podcast. So instead, I just came up with a SPIRIT acronym: strength, perception, intelligence, reflexes, initiative, and toughness. To use in its place. And indeed, not only is the name of the game inspired by that, but also, I also wanted to set it in the early 70s, by the way. So I thought 77 would be a little late for this, but also the adventure that I have written is very much inspired by one of the adventures in the Greatest Hits book, but it is very much also different. I changed everything around. So yeah, but we've got two, nice early 70s characters rolled up and in the house. And who are they?
Well, my name's Bing Kingsley, and I'm what you might call a gonzo journalist. I'm working in that tradition, that school. Hunter S., he ripped me off completely. And right now I'm on contract with Cream Magazine. And I got a loud outfit. I got some sunglasses. I got a bottle of ether and a rag in case I feel like partying. I got my portable typewriter. And I got a little 38 snub-nosed revolver stuck in the back of my pants. I hope it doesn't go off. Wouldn't be the first thing to go off in my pants, I'll tell you what. Remind me of the time me and Grace Slick were partying in Fresno, and, well, I'm not going to tell you what happened, but it involved my anus, and oh my.
All right, so that is Bing at Kingsley, and who you got, Colin?
Well, my character has the unfortunate name of Bart Garfinkle, and he is a cryptozoologist, but his day job is working at a bowling alley. In his spare time, he hunts for Bigfoot and other cryptids.
Does research and reads books. I imagine he's got quite a collection of books and stuff.
Yes. Yeah, he actually lives with his mom and collects. He's got books all over her house, and as far as what he looks like, he's a really big guy, like 6'5", I think I said, and a little hefty, and he wears glasses, but like in the picture that I showed you guys, those were just modern glasses. I was thinking the 70s style it seems like they used to wear like the kind of aviator style glasses a lot, that shape.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
like
what
Jeffrey
I've...
Dahmer.
Yeah. So that's what he looks like. And actually, you guys were saying, he looks a lot like he could be Plunger's dad. He's not, as far as I know, but
no, I'm Plunger's dad. I'm also China Cantor's dad.
Yeah, just to give you a visual, though, yeah, if you can imagine Sean's character Plunger from our Kids on Bikes game, just as an adult, that's kind of what he would look like, I guess, except for maybe much
really
taller.
Tall, husky dude, yeah, with a mustache, I believe he's got.
Yeah, he does have a mustache as well, like a cop style mustache.
Actually, Plunger is getting almost old enough for a mustache, and as soon as it's possible, he will grow one. But I don't believe
I've already had a mustache for years now.
And I don't believe that I'm born yet, however, so I was probably born in like 74, 75 maybe, so this is before that. Yeah, because I'm your dad, dude. Anyway.
All right. Well, so I planned this out in a little bit of an unusual way where, so the idea was like, how anybody who's listening who has played these kinds of games will know this experience where you're the player and stuff, possibly even in-game stuff that your character doesn't know, and so you just role play as though you don't know that information.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be an interesting experiment to flip the script on that a little bit and have your characters know things that you don't know, but you will discover. And so this might be a really bad idea. This might be a fucking disaster.
That's exactly what Grace Slick said in Fresno.
Right before she washed her hands thoroughly after, I'm sure.
I'm lucky that light bulb didn't break.
Oh, Jesus. But with that in mind, that your characters are going to know things that you don't know, but that you will come to learn as players over time, I feel like I should ask you a question. And that question is going to be, who's driving right now?
Oh, that's me, man.
Yeah.
So you'd let okay. Well, that's interesting. So
I hope you're not on all kinds of drugs.
What are you talking? Not all kinds, no.
Well, if he's not swerving all over the road, then I'd probably let him drive.
Yeah, not all over the road, no. What are we driving anyway? Nice big car, I guess, right?
No, you are not driving a car, as a matter of fact. You are behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler.
Oh my God.
That is and it's funny because there is a lanyard sort of with a CDL driver's license in a little case with a picture on it of a guy who looks suspiciously like Bart, but the name is Chris Simmons on it. But anyway, you are driving this large 18-wheeler on the 152 just south of Jupiter Springs. And I should mention, by the way, this is a Jupiter Springs brewing company owned semi, that would typically be full of cases of beer to deliver or whatever. Jupiter Springs Brewing Company, of course, owned and founded by the one and only Dale Johnston, also known as Pale Dale.
That's right. Hell of a guy, from what I hear.
And just in case anyone is confused, Jupiter Springs is in Northern California. We've played in other games, but just in case we've got some new listeners. Fictional little town, and we normally have played in the 80s, but this is obviously in the 70s.
Yeah, we've set lots of our games there. It's one of our special places to us. We made it all up.
Yes, one of our favorites to come back to time and again, as we are doing now. And as you are sort of, speeding, well, and I assume you're not speeding over the speed limit, but...
oh, no, we are.
Okay. Well, as you are then speeding over the speed limit, the CB radio sort of pops to life, and you hear a voice coming across the radio. It says, excuse me, it says,
Chris? It's been like half an hour. What are you doing? Where are you? Hello? Do you read?
Yeah, I read. Right, we're on the road now. We're headed there. Shouldn't be too much longer.
Man, you're supposed to say, like, breaker, breaker. You gotta get with the lingo.
Hello?
Chris, is that you? You sound weird.
I have a cold.
Okay, well, that's not the truck you were supposed to take. Dale's a little upset, but he says he won't fire you if you just come back, okay?
Okay, I agree. I am on my way.
Okay, thank you. Just come back. Wherever you are, we don't even care, just come back.
Are you sure I'm not going to be fired?
Dale says he's not going to fire you. He swears.
Okay.
Alright, see you soon, Chris.
Turn around, okay.
Yeah, I think Dale and Chris are going to be disappointed.
well, so you say you were, in fact, speeding.
Yeah.
And you, as the radio transmission ends, you pass a California Highway Patrol vehicle, which you see now in the mirrors behind you has pulled out of the median and is now behind you.
Oh boy, we got Smokey on the tail. We got some Smokies. You want to run for it? Should we stop?
No, we have to pull over immediately. We cannot run. You have drugs on you.
Well, this is not an illegal drug. This is ether, man. And here, why don't you just keep it in your seat, though? Here, just hold on to this bottle. Just hold on to the bottle. Take this rag. Don't get too close to your face, though.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Don't worry. I've been in tighter scrapes. Me and Ike Turner got pulled over in California and before, and all I gotta do is drop a few names. We're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. All these cops are secret partiers. Don't worry.
He's gonna put the the bottle of ether down his pants.
There you go.
And the rag. He's gonna just shove in his back pocket.
All right. See, you gotta be cool.
I'm cool, right, man.
Just follow my lead.
Well, after following you for a few minutes, the highway patrol car does flip on its lights, and it sounds like you were going to pull over.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and pull over, except I think once we pull over, we should switch spaces, because you look a lot like, Chris Simmons, and I look good. So we should probably switch it out, don't you think?
If you say so.
Yeah, just don't worry about a thing. It's fine. Just go with your instinct. Go with your gut.
So you guys pull over to the side of the road here on the 152, and as soon as you do so, I take it you're going to just switch places. This is much easier now, of course, in a very large, truck cab than it would be in a vehicle. You can do this, or like a car type vehicle. You can do this relatively quickly. So you're switching places?
Yeah, let's switch places real quick, since you look like the driver on this lanyard here. Let me unbutton the top couple buttons of my shirt just in case, we got a real partier behind that black and whites.
Okay.
Okay. We'll switch.
Yeah,
So,
it's a great trick. I learned it from Kim Novak back in late 58, trust me.
So, the highway patrol car just sits there for a minute with the lights going. And then you see a rather tall looking trooper get out of the car and walk up, approach the cab. You gonna roll the window down there, Bart?
Yeah.
Just be cool.
Hello, officer.
Well, hello there. Good afternoon. You were going a little fast back there.
That's what I told him. I said, slow down.
You got your commercial driver's license there?
Yes, sir. There you go.
All right, let me take a look here. He takes a look at it, looks back up at you. Let me give him a little perception check. All right, now he hands it back to you. Now, where are you heading? Why are you going so fast?
My foot is heavy, and it's just I accidentally pushed the accelerator. I'm sorry about that. And I'm going to work.
Well, yeah, I reckon you probably are, given you're in this here beer truck. Why don't you sit tight for me for just 1 minute, he says. And he turns around and walks back and sits at his patrol car.
We're going to jail.
No, don't worry. We're gold.
He's on to us.
No, it's going to be fine. Me and Ronald Reagan Jr. got pulled over like this once. It's no big deal.
I can't go to jail.
You're not going to go to jail. Who's going to jail? Nobody's going to jail.
I have severe trauma brought on by bullying, years and years of bullying.
So look at you. You're the bully. You're a big guy. Who's going to bully you? Come on.
Children are relentless. They will not let me go. They just have to say something. Farty Bart or something like that.
Yeah, well, don't worry about children. I love children. Especially girl children in the teenage years. They're great.
Oh. He's making us sweat.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how they play the game. Don't worry about it.
He does indeed seem to be making you sweat, and it is a good several minutes before he once again emerges from his car and sort of saunters slowly back up to the cab of the truck. And just as he gets there, like what can only be described as a convoy of like 20 motorcycles whizzes past and around a corner, and you note that they're all wearing cuts that have the Night Rangers logo on the back.
Oh yeah, those are cool cats. Party with them quite a bit.
And as they pass, like the deputy kind of winces and makes it says like, goddamn Night Rangers under his breath.
They're motoring.
What's your price for flight? Anyway, the deputy actually comes back up to the window, and hopefully this will be of a relief to you, Bart, because he says, well, looks like everything's good to go here, but you better slow it down now. If I see you going that type of speed again, well, it's going to be a ticket for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Keep doing what you got to do. Chips forever, baby.
And he turns around and gets back in his car and sits there. Apparently he's radioing or writing something down or doing something, but it looks like he's going to let you go first.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and drive? I'm going to hit that big horn. I'm going to hit that horn and give it 2 tugs there for him. All right.
Okay. That's enough.
Yeah, you go ahead and take a turn and pass me that bottle of ether, will you?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
He's like, he really was sweating. He's gonna wipe his sweat off his brow, using the ether rag.
Oh man, you're gonna foul it up. Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to roll to see if he passes out or not, but he.
No, you're not gonna pass out. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, the last juices I had on this rag belonged to Raquel Welch, and that was a night to remember, let me tell you.
I think I got high now. Am I high?
If you're high, you'll know it. You don't need to ask. You're gonna be like me. You're gonna be all helpless and irresponsible. You're gonna love it.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, you're the one driving. Let's go. You can go and drive for a while. That's fine.
So I take it Bart is going to attempt to drive this thing now. Take his turn. All right. Well, you put it in gear and begin rolling and merging back onto the 152.
Now I'd like to raise a pertinent question at this point, Bart. Are you really going to go back to Pale Dales?
He said he wouldn't fire me.
He said he wouldn't fire Chris.
Yeah, but
maybe you are high.
He doesn't know what we know.
No, sometimes I feel like I don't know what I know, but again, with all the ether.
We're in the clear for now, as long as he doesn't find out.
All right, well, I'm willing to follow. I'm along for the ride. I'm in it for the kicks, baby. So, whatever. That's what Jimmy Stewart said to me when we were doing cocaine in Peru a few years ago.
You sure do a lot of drugs.
Yeah, you should see Jimmy Stewart. I'm a baby compared to that guy. Oh, I know he's got that nice, wholesome image, but believe me, the guy gets around, especially in Peru. So,
Bart, you continue on down the road for a couple minutes. And these things, they accelerate so slowly anyway. But you go around a corner, and as you pass a ground level billboard on the right hand side, you see this group of perhaps 20 motorcycles fire out from behind the billboard and get behind you, and then proceed to get over into the passing lane, and then one by one just whoosh, 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 up in front of you. Then they get in front of in your lane in front of you, and one of them, who's a particularly large looking dude, begins pointing over to the shoulder of the highway.
Oh God, we're gonna get beaten.
No, don't worry. I got ends. I got connections everywhere, man. Don't worry about it.
I'm not pulling over.
Well, like I said, I'm in it for the kicks, but I'll tell you what, I want to put my typewriter in my lap and write down what's happening right now, because this is wild, baby, wild. Running from the Night Rangers on the 152, old Bart with his foot on... Oh, this is great. This is good stuff. Okay, now the editors are going to love this.
Yeah, Cream Magazine is going to... Yeah, they're going to go bananas for it.
They're going to... That's another magazine I've written for.
So Bart is refusing to pull over?
Yes.
Well, this man who was pointing kind of opens his cud a little bit, and you see he's got a gun in a holster, and he's not reaching for it, but he's definitely showing you that he has it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Steppenwolf had a gat the size of my grandmother. Never mind. So what do you think? You want to get shot at, or should we stop?
I'm not ready. I gotta pull over. I can't deal with this.
Yeah, he's going
All
to
right.
pull over for sure.
All right.
So you pull over, and all the entire gaggle of motorcycles also pull over, and the big guy with the gun walks up to the window and looks at you expectantly, Bart.
Hello, sir. Can I help you?
Chris, man, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, we had a run-in with law enforcement.
Yeah, I saw that. But don't you think that it would probably be in your best interest to just go back to the brewery?
I'm going there now. We're headed to the brewery. Just a little hiccup is all.
Yeah, you mean this isn't the way to the brewery? We're going down to we're taking the business route. The loops around town.
And as soon as you say that, one of the other bikers, who's not this big leader guy, apparently says, "Holy shit, is that Bing Kingsley?"
Where? Oh, wait, no, that's me. Hey, yeah.
And the big guy turns around and says, "Who the fuck is Bing Kingsley?"
I'm the fucking Bing Kingsley. God.
Yeah, he's a writer. I've seen his shit, like in Cream Magazine or Rolling Stone or some shit.
Yeah, that's right. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, that's me, all right. Yeah, I'm writing about it right now. Doing a big
And-
article. Oh, yeah.
The big guy turns around. He's kind of rubbing his chin. And he gives kind of a dirty look over to Bart, who he clearly also thinks is Chris. And he says, "Oh, so that's what this is about. Little old Chris on the hunt for some fame and fortune at his boss's expense. Get out of the truck. Both of you."
He gets out.
I'm not trying to do anything. It's just he wanted to write about me.
Yeah, man, a guy's got to make a living somehow. You still have the ether in your pants?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just gave him the bottle back, but I didn't do anything with the rag.
You gave me I thought you gave me the rag bag.
No, I wiped the rag
Okay.
with this. I mean, I wiped my brow with the rag, and I gave him the bottle back. But
Okay, I didn't
ether-soaked
remember.
rag.
I didn't remember you giving me the bottle. That's cool. I've got it. I got it in my pants then.
All right, so you guys do get out of the truck, though?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
What's
So-
up, fellas? Love the jackets.
Yeah, thanks. So Chris, how'd you get this Bing guy involved? They'll just, and then I'm gonna give him a perception test, which he succeeds at, and he stops himself and says, wait a minute. You're not Chris. What the fuck is going on here? And where's Chris?"
Sir, I am Chris Simmons. Look at my ID.
Oh, I don't think so. There's something funny going on here.
Yeah, he's got a cold.
Yeah,
This don't
I'm
look quite
stuffed up.
right. Hmm.
What makes you think I'm not Chris?
Well, you don't really sound like him, and you don't really look right. Either way, Dale just got back at like noon. You were supposed to be running routes all morning. I don't know, something ain't adding up here. I gotta think for a minute, he says.
But don't
go
hurt
anywhere.
Don't hurt yourself.
And he kind of steps away from you for a moment and begins sort of conferring with some of the other night rangers.
Now, when he's I'm assuming there's a group of them, like more than just a few, or
Yeah, there's like 20.
okay.
Always travel in large packs, those night rangers.
We gotta make a break for it.
I'll tell you what, you still got that rag?
Yes.
Here, hand it over. Hey, I gotta take a leak. I'm gonna go to the side of the road.
Okay, what's Bing doing?
I'm gonna empty. I'm gonna go like pretend I'm peeing, but I'm gonna like soak the rag in ether and then put the bottle of ether back in my pants and kind of stuff the rag up the edge, the cuff link of my loud shirt, just in case I need to shove it under somebody's nose. Don't worry, I got this. Trust me, this is gonna be snap. Don't worry, got it all under control.
Right. So, the big guy with the gun turns around and comes back and says, all right, I'm still not sure you're Chris. I don't know how you got this King Bingsley guy involved. But if you just turn around and go back to the brewery, but before he can say anything else, you hear a whoop whoop of like a squad car siren bleeping at you or in the air, which draws everybody, which first of all silences everybody and draws everybody attention to the highway patrol vehicle, which is just pulling up behind the beer truck here at this scene. And as I said, this basically shuts everybody up, although you do hear a couple, fucking pigs type statements being mumbled. And you recognize the officer from before. I don't remember if I actually told you his name, Deputy Carson, but he gets out once the vehicle has stopped and does his little saunter, kind of slow, authoritative sauntering over to you.
Over to us?
Over to the group of all of you.
Okay.
And he's got kind of an eyebrow raised, and he's looking back and forth between you two and the Night Rangers. And he says, well, good afternoon there, gentlemen. I see we are engaged in some manner of civilized discourse. Mr. Domino, and no, I will not refer to you by that disgusting nickname. Under what authority have you detained this vehicle? And before you even try to answer, I will inform you that you have no such authority. Now, I can only guess what a bunch of Night Rangers want with a truck full of delicious Pale Dale's Pale Ale. Maybe you're shaking them down for a 12-pack. Protection money? Could it be? Now, I don't know, but before he can get any more words out, there's a very loud thump that comes from the trailer. And that immediately gets everybody's attention, and all eyes dart over at the trailer. And it begins shaking back and forth on its shocks, which elicits a "what the" from the deputy. Before he can even say "fuck" or whatever it was he was going to say, there's a tremendously loud animalistic growl coming from the trailer. And that's where this scene is going to end. It's about 10 minutes shorter than I thought it was going to be, unfortunately. So had we gone about 10 minutes longer, I probably would just call it an episode. Since we didn't, I feel like I should keep going, but I'm not sure.
Just keep going. Just wing it, man.
Yeah.
Let's party. Let's get that owlbear out of the truck and rock and roll.
All right, so we will flash back.
I should probably say I have no idea whether it's an owlbear, but it is Jupiter Springs, and I am with a cryptozoologist.
And I did want to ask a few questions about how you want us to play. Like, are we supposed to be making up the details? Making up what our characters know, even though we don't know, or are just sort of guess what they know?
So that's a good question. So I have the answers, but those answers can be changed if you were to establish something different.
That's what Ravi Shankar told me when I was partying with him and Mia Farrow.
And basically what the next portions, the next scenes will be, so had you, in the scene we just played, had you established particular details or whatever, then in the coming scenes, you would then figure out how that actually, all that came to be, right? But since you kind of didn't, and perhaps because you didn't know you could, and whatever, then we'll probably just play toward the ideas that I had written down.
Okay.
All right, so it's a flashback. Oh no, I knew it was going to happen to me eventually. Oh my God, it's a flashback.
And I should mention that the previous scene was about 4:30 in the afternoon, and we are flashing back to this morning, and being you have a note from your editor. You see as you get up and start going through papers and work and whatever, that mentions this weird cuckoo, possibly cryptozoologist guy out in Jupiter Springs. Apparently he works at a bowling alley called Rolling Thunder, and they think it might be interesting if you could do a small piece on this guy, because they think he's weird.
Yeah, sounds great. I'm gonna head out to this bowling alley anyway. First of all, I gotta call Jane Fonda and tell her I can't make it later. Sorry, baby. And I'm gonna go call a cab and wait for the cab down in the lobby, and then I'm gonna get in a cab and I'm gonna go to that Rolling Thunder bowling alley. See what I can see. I'm gonna look for some guy that looks like a cryptozoologist.
All right. Well, you take a cab down to the Rolling Thunder, and it's they're open in the morning. There aren't a lot of people there in the morning. Now, I don't know what Bart's hours are like, but I assume Bart does.
Yeah, I would say he does work the day shift. So, whatever time it is in the morning now until, well, is this supposed to be the same day, just earlier in the day?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the same day, that morning of that day.
So he would at least have to have been gotten out by 4 whatever o'clock it was. So it probably works till like 3 or something.
Makes sense. Well, and there could be events that transpire which cause him to want to leave early.
Well, yeah.
we shall.
Yeah, it's true.
We shall soon see. But being what you walk in, and there's like, even in the morning, there's probably at least one lonely person sitting at the bar having a drink, and then some other random guy just like throwing balls down the lane, with that sort of boom, that is present in every bowling alley known to man.
The Rolling Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah, I love a good bowling alley. Right. I'm going to go up to the counter and say, hey, buddy, give me a size 11 and a half and an 8-pound ball, will you?
Yes, sir. Right away.
Hey, have you ever seen Bigfoot? I'm just curious.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm a Bigfoot aficionado. I love the Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster and all that stuff, man.
How did you find out about me?
Oh, people know about you. Don't worry. CIA's got a big fat file.
I thought as much.
Yeah, totally.
Listen, if you really want to know about Bigfoot, it's not safe to talk here.
I've actually some other rumors. I've heard that Jupiter Springs area has got its own little crypto creature they call the owl bear. You ever heard of the owl bear?
Completely false information.
You think so?
It's disinformation created by the government. There is no such thing as an owlbear, I assure you. However, Bigfoot is completely real. I've seen him about 7 times, not including the time I went to Florida where I saw a cousin of the Bigfoot called the skunk ape.
Sure, skunk ape, yeah.
But Bigfoot, if you want to know about Bigfoot or any other cryptid, you may ask me in a secure location.
Okay, so this is not a secure location here?
Well, it's not because my boss won't let me talk about Bigfoot anymore.
Oh, well. Hey, I'm a paying customer, man. I'll tell you what, I'll order us a couple of rounds and we'll go over here and talk Bigfoot. I want to wear the shoes, though, even though I'm not bowling, because these shoes are at gas, man. Oh, yeah. You do a lot of dancing with these. They got those smooth soles. Oh, yeah.
Better be careful. I have to warn you of this, how slippery it is.
Okay, don't worry. No, this is slippier than Mitch Ryder after a show. I tell you what. Okay, yeah. Come on over here and hey, give us a couple of tall boys over here, will you? All right. You got that pale brew here, right? You guys are famous for that around here. Give us a couple of those. So
pale ales coming up.
That's right. Give us that pale ale. Give us that white stuff. Oh yeah. So you are the Bart Garfinkle, huh? Heard about you, yeah.
Yes, I am not the musician Bart Garfinkle.
Oh yeah, no, I know the guy too. Oh yeah, he's a real talent in that duo too. Don't let Paul fool you. Hey, anyway, so my name's Bing Kingsley, right? I write for Cream Magazine. I got, just like to do a piece on you because I heard you're quite a guy. And so Bigfoot, 7 times.
Yes, this is the hot spot. Northern California is a hot spot for Bigfoot sightings. Ever since Roger Patterson filmed his footage, Bluff Creek, a little bit north of here, I think. And
yeah, I've seen that. Is that the one where the Bigfoot's walking and he turns around? I was like, what the hell? And then he keeps walking some more.
Yes, it is by far the greatest footage of Bigfoot we have so far.
Yeah.
You could tell it's real. because of how it looks.
I thought it was Orson Welles in an ape suit, actually. And I've seen Orson Welles in an ape suit, actually. But that's a whole other story. Now, here's what I think the readers of Cream really want to know. Okay, I'm rocking some size 11 and a half here, okay? I got some pretty big feet. What size shoe does Bigfoot wear?
I don't think you should joke about Bigfoot.
I'm not joking. I really want to know what size shoes he wears.
I have some casts I made that are very size 16s.
Size 16s, wow. So, if the legend is true about the size of your feet relating to the size of your you-know-what, then Bigfoot must really be swinging.
Do not talk about Bigfoot's penis.
Well, why not? I mean, hey. Bigfoot's penis. I can see the headline already. Bart Garfinkle and Bigfoot's penis. What do you want to know? Cream Magazine will tell you.
Bigfoot is serious business, and the media has made a mockery of the subject and has mocked me endlessly.
Well, it sounds like that Bigfoot's penis is a big subject. It itself could be kind of endless.
This conversation is over.
All right, no, I'm just kidding around. Oh, no, come on, buddy. I'm kidding around. All right, enough about Bigfoot's dick. All right, come on. No, seriously. So Bigfoot, you're saying he has a small penis then?
His penis is none of our business.
Okay, well, let's talk about that a little bit. Why is Bigfoot our business? I mean, if Bigfoot's out there, maybe he's just tuned in and dropped out, man, Maybe he just wants to be left alone. Why should we go chasing after Bigfoot, trying to take pictures of him and grainy, 8mm films and whatnot? Why bug the Bigfoot?
Well, I don't want to bug him, but I think Bigfoot is lonely, and I think he needs a friend, and I think if you approach him with respect, he won't attack you.
Okay. Okay. So
Bigfoot's just misunderstood. He's really just a big, gentle giant that loves everybody, but the public treats him as some kind of monster.
That's what Ike Turner told me. The same thing. So no, I get it.
I don't know who any of these people are that you're talking about.
Well, listen, here's what we do. We go find Bigfoot, all right? Me and you. We're going to go find Bigfoot, and we're going to give him a chance to tell his side of the story, okay? What do you think? You think he speaks English?
No, he speaks a language that is made up of grunts and wood knocking and rock throwing to ward off people who are too hostile. But I know a little bit of the wood knocking code to communicate that we come in peace.
Okay, and if we need some grunts and growling, I got a couple of James Brown records back at the old hotel there. So maybe those will come in handy as well, huh?
Maybe.
So where do we go start looking for this Bigfoot anyway?
Well, we have a vast amount of wilderness in the area. It's a national forest, and he has been spotted several times at the area.
Okay.
So, not to interrupt this excellent bit of role playing, but this conversation has been going. The time is compressed in real time here, and it's been you guys have been chatting for a couple hours or whatever, and some people have come and gone occasionally. Dude came in and ordered a hamburger for lunch or whatever, and the other dude came in bowling, but then one guy comes in and he's in like full on forest camo, and he's like looking around as he and I assume also that occasionally Bart has to like get up and help somebody with shoes or take somebody's money or whatever, but that's all glossed over. But this guy comes in and he's like looking around, and he's got like muddy boots and this like hunter's camo, and he spots you sitting there talking to Bing, Bart.
Mm-hmm.
And he just zeroes in on you and walks over, and you don't think you recognize this guy, but he seems to recognize you, and he walks up to you and he kind of looks around conspiratorially. He says, "Hey, you're the Bigfoot guy, right?"
Yeah, he's the Bigfoot guy.
Shh, keep it down, keep it down, keep it down.
Yes, it appears I am a person of great interest today. I am a cryptozoologist specializing in the North American Bigfoot, yes?
Yeah, I bowl here, in the league nights. I'm pretty sure I overheard you talking about it all the time. Anyway, well, listen, I got something for you. I got, you're not going to believe this. Hell, I don't believe it myself. But I got a Bigfoot.
I don't know. You're maybe like a 10.5. I wouldn't. Don't look down on yourself. Oh, I see what you. Okay.
Okay, sir. I have been the subject of numerous pranks, and I am somewhat skeptical of your claims.
Hey, look, I wouldn't blame you for being skeptical. Look, let me tell you, I don't have it, right? Okay, I was out hunting, for deer, obviously, not Bigfoot. I didn't even think the damn thing was real, but I was out hunting with my buddy Dale, right? And I hear him, I hear him shoot. I think, he must have got him a deer. So, I wait a little bit of time, come down out of my tree, and I go over there, and the motherfucker's got a Bigfoot. He killed it.
He killed Bigfoot is what you're saying? The majestic Bigfoot. No, I can't accept that. Does he have evidence?
Yeah, I think you're going to have to produce a body here. We're going to take a few photos, get some measurements, right? Because I heard the guy's got a really big... Never mind.
Well, I helped him drag it back to his truck and load it up. And I think he was going to take it back to the brewery. He owns a brewery that makes this beer you're drinking.
Are you talking about Pale Dale?
Yeah, Dale Johnston. He's my hunting buddy.
Yeah, it's great beer. I've had like 14 during this conversation.
Well, this is somber news. If what you're saying is the slightest bit true, I have devoted most of my life to Bigfoot. And I know there's more of them. They have to maintain a population. But
yeah, even Bigfoot likes to get busy from time to time. That's what you're saying, right?
But it should be illegal to shoot Bigfoot because they are so incredibly endangered.
Well, look, I figured if there was anyone who might know what to do with the dead Bigfoot, you might be the guy to come to. So I leave you with that information. Do with it what you will.
I must see it.
Well, heck yeah, we've got to see it.
Take us to where you have the body.
I don't got it. I helped Dale take it back to his truck, and then he said he was gonna take it to the brewery to keep it on ice.
Keep it on ice. That's good, right?
Well, we demand access to the brewery to examine the body.
Let's go find this Pale Dale fella and talk to him about it. I'm sure the readers of Cream Magazine would love to see some lurid photos of a dead or heavily slumbering Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, listen. Who the hell are you, by the way? You look familiar.
Who, me? Bing Kingsley, Cream Magazine. How you doing?
Oh, okay. Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect. But look, I wasn't supposed to tell anybody about this, right? Especially, like, media types. So, I don't think I can help you anymore.
It's not part of the mainstream media. No. I mean, hey, I smuggle guns for the Black Panthers, okay? I've been around. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, well, whatever. I think I've done all I can do. I got to get home and take a shower. Do whatever you're going to do, but don't mention my name.
No,
I
don't
didn't
worry.
even tell you my name.
No. We're just going to call you Mysterious Hick. That's what you're going to be. Mysterious Hick. Whole MH. Thank you, Mysterious Hick.
All right, with that, the man leaves you be. And I keep forgetting I've like named all these people. Deputy Carson and Big Rooster Domino, and I haven't I've been using any of their fucking names.
I like Big Rooster Domino. That's got a nice ring to it.
So, okay, so he leaves us alone in the bowling alley?
Yep.
We have to get into that brewery one way or another.
Oh, don't worry. I got into plenty of tight spots. Just ask Grace Slick.
I don't know who that is.
She's the mother of my baby girl, China Cantner. Of course, Paul Cantner's raising her, but what can I do?
I think we are going to have to infiltrate the brewery using some kind of ruse.
Yeah, ruse. That's just like a good old American ruse. That's what we need. I call Rob Tyner. He can always help us out with something like this. He's a great guy. You'd love him. You'd love him. Can't figure out what he does with the hair, though. I can never get mine to do that. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, let's go. You say this is a local brewery. You should know the place, right?
I think I know where it's at, yes.
Now, you got a car? Because I should not be driving right now, believe me.
I have to ask my mom permission to... I have my mom's vehicle, but, if she doesn't know, then yes, I can take her vehicle.
Well, okay. This wouldn't be the first mom I've met here in Jupiter Springs. I had a real nice little girl named Nancy Grove the other day. Sweet girl, nice girl.
And, all right, well, I think with that's pretty much an episode. Now we have some kind of caper, brewery infiltration caper, seemingly coming up in the next episode. And eventually we know that we need to get to a point where we're in a truck.
That's great. Had a great time. Never rolled a single die. That's what we call role-playing, folks.
That's right. Yeah. Actually, I think I'm the only one that rolled any dice. That's funny.
Can I just decide that this is Plunger's dad? I don't know why. I really want this guy to be Plunger's dad now. But
I don't have a problem with your
character. It's my character, yeah. I'm going to think about it. I'm a lot of guys' dads.
All right. Well, thank you both for participating, indulging me in my silly experiment where you'd kind of don't know things your character actually does know. It seemed to actually work out kind of.
That worked out pretty well, actually. Yeah.
It works, yeah.
We just got to connect this with the sound in the truck and everything else, So,
No, I've got several ideas on how it will come to that.
Okay. Excellent. Well, we will see how this all comes together and how we finally culminate in the scene we started with over the next couple episodes.
Okay. See you next time.